Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm from the Nisga'a of the village of the Gingolx. This is my Jidge. She is the strongest woman I know. She was in a residential school from ages 8 to 13. She was in the one at Alert Bay. She has 5 siblings, 3 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. She didn't have a name. She was number 754. And her chore while she was there was to scrub the floors on her hands and knees. She also had to clean the pots, and one of the older girls would hold her by her ankles upside down so she could reach to the bottom of the huge pot. She told me that she kept quiet and just listened, and that was the way she survived while she was in there, which explains so much of who she is now, because when she's in a crowded room, she's quiet, very quiet, doesn't say much unless she's spoken to. My dad was born in Prince Rupert. He never lived out there, but they moved out to Richmond. My dad said their house was never empty. Family was constantly coming in, living with them, whether it be for a couple days, weeks, months, years. And so that's just how he knows. He's very comfortable still to this day letting family come and stay and just go through our house often. He was left alone a lot. They would go out and they'd leave him in the car by himself. He also got bullied a lot in school once his friends found out that he was Indigenous. They didn't know because my dad looks really white. He's very pale, and he was a ginger with an afro. He was called a half-blood bastard. He told me he was walking down on a path one day and he got jumped by 4 bigger guys. Yeah, he just got like bullied hard. He had terrible nightmares when he was 7, and his grandma bought him a Bible, wrote something in it. He couldn't remember what she wrote in it, told him to put it under his pillow and sleep with it, and he hadn't had a nightmare since. It sounded like he was super close with his grandma. I never met her. She died 2 months before I was born, and she told my parents that she was coming back as their daughter, and well, here I am. I don't know a whole lot about that side of the family because I used to be embarrassed about it. Because in school people would make fun of you once they found out. They do the mocking of the dancing and the singing, or they just wouldn't believe you either. No, you're not. No, I am. Got asked one time if my parents were alcoholics, if I had a nice house or a nasty house. Yeah, my sister, she used to deny it too at school. She got asked by the Indigenous teacher if she was Emily, and she said nope, because she didn't want people to find out. We were embarrassed. Yeah, I don't know much. Wish I did.
Okay, so what do you do for work?
I teach dance in preschool, and I work in a before and after school care. I've been teaching dance for 12 years, and preschool and daycare for 5, I believe. That sounds right. Not as connected as I want to be. I'm sure if I put more interest into it, and maybe his grandchildren, he probably would, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It'd be totally interesting and fascinating just to see everything out there. Growing up, I would have to say that connected me to my heritage would probably be me dancing. I've danced my whole life. It's the thing that I love to do. It's the thing that makes me feel the most connected to everything. Look at, it's an eagle.
And what does the eagle represent?
That's our animal. At the top of the totem pole. I haven't told my dad yet that I'm interested in knowing my heritage. I've been asking more questions, so I feel like he kind of already gets the idea that I'm more curious about it. If I could change one thing about my childhood, I wish I asked more questions about the language, because I only know 2 words, and one of them is nose, which is nuts, and monkey, which is butt-house. And I wish I knew more. So bad. And I always said, wipe your nuts, when we had a runny nose. And I'm sure my grandma called us a butt-house many times when we were fooling around. I won't fully ever understand the trauma that my Jij went through, but I'm ready for that to end with me, and I want to teach my kids and the future generations after that about our heritage, and I'm excited to learn more. Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm proud to be from Nisga'a village of Gingolx.